Hello and welcome. Today is another exciting day because I'm going to share with you new recipes. Well, something old and something new. I'm going to make blue macchiato bubble tea. For the bubble tea, we are going to make 3 flavors: hazelnut, vanilla, and caramel. As you can see, I'm going to use 3 different types of brands here for my syrups. And I'm going to make this classic milk tea, so I'm going to use the regular non-dairy creamer. I'm using a local brand here, and because I haven't made any sugar syrup, I'm just going to make use of granulated sugar. Also, because this is a bubble tea, I made here special brown sugar golden pearls. So everything delicious, and we are going to top it up with blue macchiato foam. And for the blue foam, I am going to use my butterfly pea powder and also, of course, just full cream milk. So here I am going to use the French press, and the beauty of French press is that whilst you are steeping the tea, it is covered to keep the aroma of the tea in. Because this is 1 liter, the proportion of tea that I'm going to use will be 30 grams to 1 liter of hot water, and we are going to brew it for 10 to 15 minutes. This time I'm going to brew it for 15 minutes just to give it a stronger flavor. But remember not to brew it any longer than 15 minutes, because the longer you brew your tea, the tendency is for the tea to get bitter. And when it is bitter, you have to adjust the sweetness of it, add more sugar or more creamer. So it doesn't really work that way. 10 to 15 minutes. If your tea is bitter, reduce the amount of time that you use to brew your tea. Let's start brewing our tea. How many scoops? 1, 2, 3, 4, it's already halfway, 5, 6, 7, 8. So using my tea, altogether 8 scoops of tea. That is 30 grams of my loose leaf tea. Into my French press. And then add hot water, 500 milliliters per cup. So that's half a liter. Just to be sure, it's really 1 liter. And another half there. So that is 1 liter of hot water. Then put the lid on and wait for 10 minutes. I'm going to time about 15 minutes here because I have to do a lot of other things before we start preparing our drinks. So 15 minutes starting now. Now. Whilst we are waiting for our tea to brew, let us prepare our macchiato topping. And this time I would like it to be a blue macchiato. How do we make it blue? I am going to use my 100% natural butterfly pea powder. So what we need is very, very cold full cream milk. Use a manual milk frother. If you can, chill your milk frother before you use it so that the foam will be stable. Fill it halfway. Add 1/2 teaspoon of the butterfly pea powder. Pump until it is harder to pump. Now let's chill this and get back to it later. Time is up. It's time to push our plunger down. And we are ready to prepare our drinks. Okay, I'll just turn this to the opening on my French press. We are going to make 16 ounces, and I have my sip lid here. I am definitely going to try it this time. And for 16 ounces, I am also going to use the shaker just to make sure it is the classic way. If you don't want to use the shaker, you can also just use the spoon to mix your drink. But because I'd like to be no ice, then I'm going to use my shaker. I'm just going to use this measuring cup here. I need 150 milliliters of brewed tea. It is looking dark and smelling really, really good. I am going to use 3 tablespoons of creamer. 2, 3, And this is going to be flavored milk tea, and I'm going to use sweetened flavor, so I'm going to reduce the amount of sugar that I will put in here. So instead of 2 tablespoons of sugar, I'm going to put 1 tablespoon, heaping tablespoon of sugar into my milk tea. You may also put it straight into your shaker. I am just going to try and see whether I like the color of it, and so far it is good. So for this, I'm going to now put it in my shaker, everything in there, and then add my flavor. We'll start with whatever comes first. This is caramel. This pump for Torani is 7.5, so I'm going to use 15 milliliters, so I'm going to put 2 pumps. 1, 2. Fill the shaker with ice. And shake. I'm going to be generous with my golden pearls here. That's a lot. 1 full scoop of golden pearls, and then pour the milk tea over. Okay, I'm going to put the topping at the same time with the others, so let me just put it aside for now. For the second drink, it is going to be hazelnut using Monin here, and this time I'm going to put everything into my shaker. The same recipe, 150 milliliters of brewed tea into my shaker, 1 heaping tablespoon of sugar, and 3 tablespoons of non-dairy creamer. 2, 3, and then again I am going to use 15 milliliters or half an ounce of my syrup. Now this pump is 5 milliliters, so I need 3 pumps. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3 pumps of Monin hazelnut, and then fill the shaker with ice. And shake. Put it into our 16-ounce cup. Add 1 scoop of golden pearls. Let's put a little bit more there. And then pour our hazelnut milk tea over. Okay, that's our second milk tea. Now, because I'm using a shaker, and why I don't like to use shakers, now I have to go and rinse this one because I'm going to make the next flavor, which is another one, vanilla. So bear with me. Okay, I now have my shaker clean. Time to prepare our final drink, which is vanilla milk tea. (150 milliliters of brewed tea into my shaker, 3 tablespoons of non-dairy creamer, 2, 3, 1 heaping tablespoon of sugar. Usually, the classic milk tea recipe, you use 2 tablespoons of sugar, but as I have said, because we have flavors here, this is sweet enough, so we only need the syrup. So this time it is 7.5, and if I need 15 milliliters, I need 2 pumps. So let's do that. 1, 2. 2 pumps or 15 milliliters of Da Vinci vanilla. Fill the shaker with ice. For me, it is the fun part, the shaking. Into our cup. Let's place our boba pearls there. And pour our vanilla milk tea over. And it's perfect. So I now have my vanilla, I think this is my hazelnut, and this is my caramel. Icing on the cake, it is our blue milk foam. Wow, that is overflowing. There you go, 3 delicious blue macchiato milk tea. Something new, something old. Something old, the classic way of making your bubble tea, this time flavored bubble tea, and then we added something exciting, something new, which is the blue milk foam. Very simple to make. I'm sure this will be a hit. Just to make it more exciting for your customers, it's time to give them a try. I'm only going to try one of them, okay? Because there's too many of them. And I'm going to try the sip lid. Because the drink is already pre-mixed, that means we use a shaker to mix up the drink. It should already be tasty. So it's okay to use the sip lid. Let me give it a try. It starts with that milky blue milk foam, and then the taste of the milk tea. Wow. But anyway, you still need some boba straw for this because you cannot get to the bubbles without some boba straw. Wow, the taste is amazing. The taste of the tea is so refreshing, and also because of this blend, which is aromatic, it's got a little bit of bergamot in it, and then the malty taste of the strong black tea, perfect combination. And it looks absolutely amazing too. There you go, try this new recipes at home and let me know what you think. That's all I have today. If you would like to see more recipes, don't forget to check out my book, All Things Milk Tea. Details on the description box below. In the meantime, stay safe as always. Thank you for watching. Ciao for now.